Hey there, folks. What's up? Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the free-to-play. Didn't make a video. If you're wondering, hey guy, what's your video for the 22nd? Doesn't exist. Why? I think I mentioned in the last video that my daughter wrecked my CPAP machine, and so I was able to make it through yesterday. But then when I got home, I was out and did not have my CPAP, so it was a very rough night. Thought was gonna make um the 22nd video this morning. But I got up and I'm like, I can't focus on anything. And I've been sleeping on and off through the night just in my chair downstairs. But we're back. So you didn't. If you're thinking you missed a day, look at this, the 22nd. So I'm not being hyperbolic about not playing. This is the 23rd. It should be the 23rd. So if you're wondering, that's what's happening, because it's not, in fact. But that's just what happened. I was like, you didn't miss anything. Because I didn't do anything yesterday. Anyway, um, what's Andor? I kind of feel like most people who are like, "What was that?" Because it wasn't season one in any way, and I know there are a lot of people who are like, "Season one was boring." Love season one. Thought it was amazing. It was, I just I loved it. I have the cups say one way out. I have another one with the Andor symbol. I have a shirt with the Andor symbol. Love season one of Andor. Season two, the start of it kind of rough. If you're on the um fence about watching it, I would say don't waste your time. Let's say don't waste your time watching any more of season two. I'm gonna watch next week's episode. Hopefully they're better than these first three. I mean, what are the odds that they're worse than these first three? So there's two ways to work. There's two ways of looking at it. But I mean, um, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think what happened is Tony Gilroy was working on scripts for season two, like a year script, and then they told him that they were just going to do season two was going to be year 2, 3, and 4. I mean, years 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he's like, well, and he didn't really know. So he just came up. So he pitched some ideas to his team, and I think that they thought that this was the best storyline that could happen. And I'm like, this is a year. This happened in a week. This happened in a week. It's or what, 3 days maybe. Maybe not even that long. Maybe, I mean, I know Cassian said when he's in the ship, he's like, talking about how long he's been out there. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe that's some continuity BS, because how long was Mon's wedding thing? Just, if you're going to watch it, just realize just to yourself and don't watch it. And let me watch it, and And next week when I come back, I'll be like, hey, you should check it out. It's a good time. Or I'll be like, all right, moving on. Don't worry about it. It's not worth your time. Because I just, because I'm an Andor fan, so this is coming from an Andor fan, a guy who's biased going in, and I'm telling you, don't watch it. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else to say other than just find find something else to do. Maybe go back and watch season 1 because I think it might be better. But I think for it to do what they need it to, it's going to have to step it up. And I don't know why you would release it with these first 3 episodes being the first 3 episodes. I'm just like I'm mystified because like if this is your lead in, you need a better lead in. And I really hope for their sake that it's kind of like I don't know, an introduction or a prologue or whatever. Because of the whole season like this is like this. But anyway, that's not what you're here. It's just something that I was I watched it. I'm like, how do I feel about this? And then started recording, and I'm like, hey, blah blah blah. But you get to make your own decision. But if you're not an Andor lover, then don't watch it. If you want to be optimistic, then tread lightly. Otherwise, just pass. Saw Arnold put it's kind of a to no one's surprise, I guess, say that, oh my gosh, CX2 transforms the Lord Vader team, and I'm like, well, okay. I think we all knew this from what he was saying about the kit. Okay. I did go through. Who went through it? Was it Nooch? Who was I watching that who was talking about this? About the kit. Guys, Lord Vader. I've thought about it. I think the Kairos alone would just crush my spirit. I mean, I will do it at some point. We'll do it at some point. But I think I showed this off. I mean, this is how kind of where my mind is right now. In trying to remember, kind of just because I've been so out of it because since my daughter destroyed my sleep machine. But I'm confident that I showed this off the other day. And maybe it wasn't on this, maybe it was on something else, but this is what it is. Okay. Executor, obviously you look at this and then you look at what I'm relicking, you see there's This is I obviously need these two for finalizers and this, and then, but it's the same thing as this, right? What it is we're going to build up is we're obviously I'm not on Finnick right now, but I will be and we're not working exam because I have her at 7 stars, so we're going to come back to that. We're not doing Grief and Mando anytime soon. But we're finishing Bosk and then we're getting the Geos up for what, like I talked about. And we're farming Killeron and we're doing these two, and we have these two. Well, this guy and this guy and this guy's close. We were farming her before we decided to stop. Working on troopers, right, because they're right behind Killeron. Then, of course, we need to go and get CLS. Then we got to go get 3PO at some point. Then we get the team together and we get it. And then, Night Sisters. And then finish the executor team. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And doing this SLKR stuff and doing this raid stuff is slowing me down quite a bit. But I don't think it's bad. I think everything's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be like, until we get there, it's gonna be a little stressful. But how stressful, I don't know. But there's some amount of stress involved. But yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to let me know. I don't know when I'm gonna do the video tomorrow because I have a yearly previous engagement tomorrow, and so it might be midnight, 11 o'clock. So they want to do this tomorrow night or not. I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can before I go to bed tonight. It's 9 o'clock right now. I'm probably gonna try to stay up till 1 at least, and then hope I can reset my clock tomorrow. Hopefully. And hopefully I can be able to move forward from there. But anyway, I appreciate all of you, as always. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. God bless. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.